Hello, everybody. Good afternoon. Thank you for coming out on this wonderful Friday afternoon here to Canal Beach. I'm Jason Cadet, the CAO for Eastern Charlotte, and we're going to start some things off here. I'd like to first, thanks for coming out once again. I'd like to introduce, we do have some members of council for Eastern Charlotte as well. If those members would just raise their hand. I think, there we go. Say hello to them. There they are. Okay, wonderful. Also to recognize some of the members from the previous council with St. George, Deputy Mayor Avery, and Councillor Brenda Allison as well, and of course Alexa Dederakis with previous council as well for St. George. We have some members from JD Irving here as well. Joey Bent back with JDI Woodlands, and other members there at JD Irving as well. Thank you for coming out. I'm going to turn over to our wonderful mayor, John Craig. Thank you, John.
Okay. First of all, I'd like to recognize council. And I know that Jason just did that, but Daryl Tidd, you raise your hand right there, everybody recognize him. Terry Lee, Wayne McQuarrie, Alexa Dederakis, I think we're down the middle. Adam Hatt over here, I didn't recognize him, he's all dressed up, looks like $1 million. I don't know if Mike Thompson's here or not, but our deputy mayor is right here, and it's great to have you here too, David. Staff, we have Chris McKinnon, he's always doing great work for us. And I don't know if Kara's here today, she's still on vacation, is she? So she's away on bereavement today. Kathy Neves, Bambi Scott Levitt, and Amy Carter. Amy Carter's our new one. Amy, put up your hand, where are you? Right down back. She's great to have you here today. And again, it's great to have all the former council here because it was a lot of the hard work that you guys did. So, and I also want to recognize especially our Public Works crew over here. Big round of applause for Public Works.
Even the old guys.
Yeah, and even the old guys. I know what it feels like, Pete. I want to say a very special birthday, and it's a very special birthday to a lady. Am I allowed to say lady today? It's a different world we're in now. It's she turns 156 tomorrow. It's Canada, and we're very fortunate to be living in a great country. So I want to say happy birthday to Canada. Also, another birthday to another special lady, our MLA, right over here. Happy birthday to Andrea Mason today. And all I would say, she's not 156. One thing I want to say today too is that when God created heaven and earth, He had a little piece of heaven left over, and I'm pretty sure this is where He put it, right here at Canal Beach. What a great, gorgeous spot. This place is getting bigger and better all the time. It's great for the people of Eastern Charlotte. I want to welcome everybody here to the Revitalization Project, the grand opening. It's a beautiful area for all people of Eastern Charlotte and all visitors. This beach area has been in use since the 1980s with a land agreement between the municipality and JD Irving Ltd. Today we celebrate $418,000 project paid 90% by the province of New Brunswick, so we have to thank Andrea for all of that. Big round of applause for Andrea. And 10% was by the municipality. It's a sweet deal for Eastern Charlotte. The project included the new canteen takeout building, the enlarged parking area, outdoor shower, the beach wall down here, a new storage shed. I want to thank everybody who had anything to do with it on this project. And I want to thank some of them right today. JD Irving, Silk Stevens, will you put up your hand? Right over here. Great to have you, Dave. Fundy Contractors, anybody here Fundy Contractors? EJ Excavation for the landscaping. Jeff Cook Renovations for doing all the work today. GNE Electrical, Griffin, yeah, excellent. Griffin Plumbing. I imagine some of these guys are still busy getting stuff done before the weekend. Beaver Harbor Concrete. And of course, our manager, Jason Cadet, for seeing this project into fruition. Thank you, Jason. We are very fortunate to have a great manager working for us, and Jason does a great job. I want to thank everybody for coming out today. The next step is the volleyball court, but I think that the volleyball court is actually here today. I see it set up over here. So that's already been set. That's something that Andrea asked for, and we got it up for you today. So right now, I'm going to turn this over to our MLA, Andrea Mason, who's going to say a few words, and it's great to have you here. I know we'll make this short because it is your birthday. We want to get you on the road. Round of applause for Andrea.
Thank you so much, John. I came for the cake, but I'll go back to Bank of Nova Scotia and eat their cake. Thank you so much, everyone, for being here today. I'm probably going to echo much of what we just heard from the mayor and not do it nearly as well as he had. I saw this morning a post by former mayor Faith Avery, and she indicated that it's been 3 councils actually that's gotten us to this place. So I don't know what that says about me. Just one MLA and 3 councils. It just tells me that it really does take a village to make projects like this succeed. But it does. It takes a lot of cooperation. We didn't just have cooperation from 3 councils, but it's also all the community members that were so involved. I'm so proud of this area, so proud to represent this area. I'm always telling people about how amazing it is. And I remember when this project started, I brought down a couple of people from Fredericton. And I said, not only, the intention was just to meet with council about the request, but I said, we can't just meet with council, you've actually got to go see it. And I remember the reaction when they left. They just remarked at how amazing this was. And originally, I think we'd only looked at around 200,000. And they looked at me and said, you gotta get more. And we did get more. The sign out there says 360,000, but it is actually 418,000. And I think it's worth it because we're going to enjoy every minute of every bit of improvement that's here. And I think that that does deserve a big round of applause. There's a couple of other people that did not get mentioned that I feel is really important to mention. We also have with us here today representatives from community living. And they have been such advocates for an accessible beach. And not only am I proud of the improvements, but I am proud that they are fully accessible for all residents of New Brunswick. And that is because of their advocacy. And I thank them so much. They never stop. They work tirelessly, not just for their own interests, but the interests of all New Brunswick residents. So thank you very much for community living, for all the work that you do. If you hadn't advocated, we wouldn't have what we have here today. And there's one other individual who's not with us today, and it might surprise people. I hope he didn't get overlooked. And that's Dave Armstrong. He actually, for me, was part of this inspiration. This wasn't on the radar of the municipality. It was a place that was incredibly important to me, but I know it was important to him as well. And he's really, in my opinion, the inspiration for it all. He had a vision for what this could look like, and it's regretful that he's not here to see it finalized, but to anyone who may watch this afterwards or be here today, I do want to give a special thank you to Dave for his vision that he had for this community, because we really wouldn't be finishing this project if he hadn't started. One last person who's already been thanked, but I'm going to do it again because he deserves it. And that is Jason Cadet. God bless you for putting up with me, for all the phone calls, for all the going back to the drawing board, for being here. Anytime that I came out, I couldn't believe how many times he was physically here overseeing this project. He carried this with the same passion that everybody else did. No, he did it more. And he has gone above and beyond, and we are so lucky, grateful as a community to have someone who is also so passionate about improving this area. And so thank you again, Jason Cadet. Thank you, everyone.
Okay, 1, 2, 3.
There we go.
Awesome.
It worked.
We need to use these more often.